Thank you very much, Chair. Members of the European Parliament, it's a pleasure to be here once again to share with you our work at Cedefop over the last year and the priorities for 2018. We have at the back of the room information for you, the programming document, the work programme, as well as a briefing note to give you an overview of the priorities for 2018. As you can see from this slide, this is our motto. We think European, we act local, and the purpose behind it is to help Member States and social partners to move into an implementation mode as quickly as possible, a mode which is relevant to EU citizens where it concerns employment and employability, hitting also not just the citizen but also vet providers, practitioners as well as policymakers. For those of you who are listening to Cedefop for the first time, we have been around for quite some time. Cedefop has been there for 42 years. And last year, or the year before that, we decided that our main focus would be to act as a knowledge broker with the Member States and social partners to facilitate, as I was saying before, the implementation of EU policies, where it concerns vocational education and training in relationship to employability and employment. Our vision is clear. It is a vision which supports the European Commission, the Member States, as well as the social partners. It helps design policies, implement policies about VET system, which has a two-way, one which aims at excellence and the second to include all learners and workers into the mode of learning, lifelong learning. We do this through qualifications, of course. People need certification to be able to present to employers and gain employment which is relevant for them as people and relevant to them in their working life. We have values, objectives and strategic areas of cooperation and operation. Briefly, we want to be a source of evidence for Member States where resources can be found and looked into in a comparative way. We want to be a key player where it concerns vocational education training with other bigger players at international level on vocational education training. And we aspire always to be an efficient organisation. We are, because certification from ECA has always been very positive. Where it concerns multiannual objectives, we aspire always to bring new knowledge to Member States. We have an eye on trends in vocational education and training and keep Member States and social partners updated. And as I was saying in my introduction, we want to be more as brokers between the policies and the implementation. These are organised under 3 departments. One department shapes VET, and this is focused on institutions and systems. The other entices learners to move into vocational education and training. And the third is a data collection which informs qualifications in VET. The way forward for us in 2018 is to continue supporting the Commission on the new skills agenda, upskilling pathways and policy implementation. A policy learning forum was organised 2 weeks ago with the European Economic and Social Committee. This is the launch of our activities where it concerns upskilling pathways. Skills anticipation, employability and lifelong learning are the overarching themes that we work on, as well as a focus on the European pillar of social rights. In shaping VET, the priorities are 5. European VET policy. This concerns the Riga monitoring. ReferNet is a reference network which we continue to monitor with Member States. Changing role of VET feeds into the future of VET, which is one of the overarching themes now of the European Commission. The mobility scoreboard aims at enticing more learners to be mobile from one country to another or from within their countries. And the European tools is an area where the EQF, for example, and other tools that the European Commission has proposed are being encouraged Member States to move into. Valuing VET is about people. It's about employability. And here we have areas like integrating refugees and migrants into the labour market, which is a big project. We have a project on opinion survey on VET in the European Union, which we have already published last year, but we continue to publish also this year. Apprenticeship reviews are reviews which we are undertaking with a number of member states. We want to do more, but we have less and less resources to work with. Early Leavers is also a project which we have finalised last year, but which it is online for member states to tap into, and will lead to a new project, VET for Social Inclusion and Labour Market Integration. Low-skilled adults, as I said earlier on, is one of the overarching themes to support upskilling pathways. The third sector is the sector where informing VET. This is the Department for Skills and Employability. Skill supply and demand in the EU. We have 28 analytical highlights being worked in, updated year after year. We have started an analysis of online vacancies using automated web tools. We have started last year a new project on digitalisation and the future of work. Skills anticipation and governance is also a project with member states, helping them to build capacity for skills anticipation. And finally, with Eurofound, we are co-partners on the European Company Skills and Job Survey. We are looking at that part where skills strategies in the EU companies help the workers themselves and the company to advance. So in brief, Cedefop and the context of European policy features the ET 2020, the Copenhagen process, which now will come to its fulfilment with the Riga deliverables in 2020, and the skills agenda, as well as the EU pillar of social rights. We have a number of tools which we have produced over the last 2 years. I will mention a few: the database on financing apprenticeship, which is work in progress, the toolkit for lifelong guidance, the training modules for lifelong guidance and for practitioners and users, and skills supply and demand forecast. These are all online tools which we have produced in the last 2 years. Looking back very quickly, when it comes to human resources, for your information, 3 out of 4 hold an EQF level 6 at Cedefop, meaning a bachelor's degree. 1 out of 2 an EQF level 7 or 8, which is a master's or a doctoral degree. When it comes to budget execution, rest assured that we spend every single euro cent that we are allocated every year. Of course, budgets are what they are in real terms. If there is no increase in real terms, this means lowering of the budget every year. Last year, we are very happy to report to you that we have accomplished for the first time all of our work programme. We had an excellent staff engagement survey for 2017, and as Director, I'm proud to say that according to the contractors, we were the best out of 20 other agencies. We had 72 totally favourable replies from staff. KPIs for Director were 71%. And in a separate survey, GB members, governing board members, said 77% said that they are happy with the way we report to them and the quality of our work. So, in a nutshell, you have the figures there of our performance during 2017. Numbers count, of course. I won't go through them. The second slide perhaps is more direct. 38 publications, 53 meetings. These are numbers which show that the work at Cedefop is progressing. It's progressing well. And as the Commission says, we are at a cruising speed, I would say. Cruising, yes. Maybe the speed we would be at a quicker and a faster speed if we are given more resources. When I joined Cedefop in 2013, we had 100 on our establishment plan. This year we will have 91, which means 9.2% less than before. So this also has an effect on our work programme. For your information, we do have a Cedefop's Brussels office for you to contact my colleagues there. We have had a number of activities with EU presidencies. These have become a common feature, if I may say so, during the year. We have 2 seminars which focus on what the presidencies would like us to share with them. And this is a forum for discussion, for exchange of information, for more visibility of our work. We had 1 seminar with Malta and 1 seminar with Estonia last year. We had also EP, European Parliament Working Dinner for members. So these are all encounters where we portray what is going on at Cedefop, the work, how it can be accessed and used in the different member states. So I hope I have stuck to my 10 minutes. Thank you for your attention, and our web portal can be accessed, as you can see on the slide here.